to have you with us. We are set to get you over the hump this Wednesday night with another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside and a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You take a look at the Rockets. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
I think for Cleveland, they've had a fairly inconsistent season so far, always hovering around the same spot in the rankings.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. And for the Pistons, down low, it's going to be Harris and Duren. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. And it's Thompson in at the 3 slot. And in the second game of a back-to-back, how much does that affect a player's energy level?
Well, the better conditioned you are, the less it's going to affect your energy. That's why I love back-to-backs. It separates the men from the boys.
Now here's Ivy. Now Thompson. Cunningham looking it over. 4 on the clock. The 3 is up. Offensive board. And here's Ivy from the arc. And he buries his first look.
Hot off the pass, Ivy has a shot up. No time to waste when you've got a pro-level defense coming at you.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
A bit ago, J.B. Bickerstaff and I were able to chat. I discussed with Coach the difficulties of guarding Donovan Mitchell. He jokingly responded, "You mean the guy who scored 71 points? It should be pretty easy." And he went on to say, "Donovan is one of the best scorers in the game. We have to be disciplined and guard him closely. This will be a big test for their defense." Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Duren. Pass to Hunter. Deflects the pass. Thompson with a steal. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Here's Hunter. Now here's Allen. Over Harris. Allen can't get it to go.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Thompson passes to Duren. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
Outside Garland. Stolen by Thompson. The finish! And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Here's Garland. Last game, he had 28 points. Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by. And here's Hunter for 3. Pure from three-point range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Pistons have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. That falls. Nice setup by Harris.
And no lack in concentration. Cunningham going to work.
And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
Back to Mobley. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. And it's Harris with the rebound.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And the dunk by Duren.
Yeah, just too strong right there. Duren is so good at fighting through contact on the way up.
And it's 6'10". Jalen Duren is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
And Duren, no good on that one. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. but this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
There's Cunningham showing off that leaping ability. Outstanding finish with the slam.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And looking at the last month's worth of action, here's a list of the best rebounding small forwards in the NBA. You look at Thompson, 5th in the league, a really strong rebounder.
And these guys may not be the tallest or strongest players on the floor, but that hasn't limited their ability to mix it up and dominate on the glass.
One word you always hear used to describe these guys is active. They don't leave it to just the bigs to do the rebounding. They get in there and do the dirty work themselves.
Now here's Garland. Yet to see a basket from outside the arc. Duren with a rebound. And here's Detroit. They're on an 11-3 run. Ivy's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Here's Mitchell. The teardrop. Ivy with the defensive effort. Detroit has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Thompson. Harris outside. Drains the triple.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
They haven't looked like themselves the last few possessions.
They haven't. This is when they really need to be patient and get a clean look.
Now here's Thompson. 9 points in his last outing. It's stolen by Hunter. Pass to Allen. Finished off the break.
Fantastic work from Allen, taking the contact on the chin, burying the shot.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
And the win was there for them, but they just let it get away. Just couldn't make enough plays late.
They played pretty solid basketball, but a few miscues is all it takes to turn a win into a loss, especially against a good team.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Hunter with the ball. He's definitely not pleased how he played against Boston. Pass to Allen. Here's Garland. He's watched by Cunningham. Mobley, a screen on Cunningham. Here's Garland with the drive. And Cunningham pulls it down. The Pistons lead by 11. Harris outside. Duren in the post. Covered by Mobley. Cunningham against Garland. Just 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Such long arms. Mobley is tough to do anything against.
And the dunk by Duren.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
So it's the Cavaliers now, following the score by Detroit. And it's Mitchell penetrating. And here's Hunter from the arc. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Hunter's got 6 points.
Sharing the love. If you get yourself this open, Mitchell will set you up.
Back to Cunningham. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
And Cleveland has possession. A 12-point game. Last time they met was in Cleveland.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met.
Allen with a screen on Cunningham. Garland, the pass to Allen. Well, you talk about an anchor for this defense. Richard Jarrett Allen is that.
It's hard to find a big man who can move and eat up space like Allen. He's a great shot blocker that can also move his feet on the perimeter and guard in isolation. But a difference maker at the rim, that is where he's at his best.
That free throw good from Allen. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, They weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
Robinson, he's checked in for the Pistons. And Cleveland with a change here too. Nance, he's checked in for Mobley.
Allen is a monster on the glass and continues to improve as a scorer.
Hunter against Cunningham. Over Hunter, and there's another one for the Pistons.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Knocks down the long J.
That's cash. Mitchell is a volume three-point shooter for a reason now.
Cunningham passes to Thompson. Garland against Cunningham. Over Garland, and it's Cunningham missing.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Hunter can't get it to go. Detroit leading by 10. Pass to Cunningham. Thompson against Nance. Back to Cunningham. Clock at 6. Over Garland. Cunningham can't get that one to fall. The Cavaliers trail by 10. On the wing, Mitchell. Coming off a 22-point game against Boston.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assist.
Garland, the pass to Nance. Mitchell with the ball. Fires the three. And Cunningham pulls it down.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Well, look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Puts it up from 12. Duran, the pass to Cunningham. Here's Robinson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. And the Pistons lead by 12.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now here's Nance. No points yet. The rebound by Detroit. Duran's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Thompson against Garland. And it's Jared Allen with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much coach trusts him to not get that third.
Green's checked in for Hunter. Cleveland on D. Down by 12. Picked by Reed. LeVert passes to Reed. Here's Robinson. Shot clock at 3. And here's LeVert for 3. The rebound by Garland.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Pass to Mitchell. Allen with a screen on LeVert. Here's Mitchell. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Detroit leading by 10. And here's LeVert. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Pass to Reed. And here's Ivy. Gets the 3 to fall. Ivy's got 6 points.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
Here's Mitchell. He's got 5. Now Green. The 3 is up. And they recover it. Nance finds Mitchell. Driving inside. And Mitchell with the slam.
And Mitchell is used to this. Teams are going to play him physical in that lane.
Here's LeVert. Still without a bucket. Pass to Stewart. Ivy with the ball. Now here's Reed. Shot clock at 6. Robinson on the wing. Picked by Stewart. Tries again. Robinson gets the bucket. Robinson's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, they're getting pummeled on the offensive board so far.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. It's a 13-point game. Outside Mitchell. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. 9 points in the game.
It's the strength of Mitchell, one of the strongest guards we might have ever seen.
59 seconds left in the first. Now here's Ivy. He has 6. Reed passes to Robinson. Ivy outside. Stewart, a screen on Garland. And here's Ivy from the arc. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. LeVert goes against Mitchell. Allen with a screen on LeVert. And he lobs it up. And stolen by Stewart. LeVert goes against Green. LeVert passes to Reed. From 18 feet away. Jump shot is good that time.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Pistons ahead. They lead by 13. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Detroit.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
Yeah, they've also had a great deal of second chance points tonight. Great job finding the offensive board and then converting on those extra tries.
On the court right now for Cleveland. Javonte Green out there with Larry Nance. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Ball. And it's Thompson in at the 5. Ball into the lane. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Richard, you played for great teams and rebuilding teams. How different is the atmosphere between those types of organizations?
The expectation to win from everyone, top to bottom, that's what stands out to me. Everyone takes their role seriously and professionally.
And that one falls for Ball. And Grant, for the Cavs to take that next step in terms of contending, what do you think has to happen?
Well, number one, enhancing their ability to put pressure on the rim. When you look at their rate of free throws and offensive rebounds, there is big room for improvement.
And so Ball nails both of them. And though they've had a lot of high draft picks, Grant, the Pistons are still fitting everything together.
Yeah, and we've seen plenty of rebuilding teams go through struggles, and then suddenly everything clicks. But you have to have experience mixed in with the youth.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, "We have each other's backs." That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie. Here's LeVert. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Pass to Harris. Back to LeVert. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. All right, let's see what Detroit has coming up. On Friday, they'll be facing Paul George and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Sunday, they'll host the Charlotte Hornets.
And for that game against Chicago, it's going to be a very tough one for them. They'll need to be playing at their peak if they're going to steal the win.
Evan Mobley, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Ball passes to Green. The rebound by Detroit. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. Out of bounds, it'll be Cavaliers ball. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. The fourth spot held by Detroit.
Over the last few weeks, they've been high-flying, getting up and down the court with conviction.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Now Ball. He's coming off a 10-point game against Boston. Pass to Green. Inside. Here's Mobley. Second chance effort. And that's a foul called on Paul Reed. That's his first foul. Ball looks over the floor. Nance with it. For three. Sasser with a rebound. And here's LeVert for three. The shot comes out.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Ball passes to Mobley. Nice move. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
Mobley is a gifted scorer down low.
Detroit leading by 7. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Harris against Nance. Tipped away. Outside, Green. Nance left side. Back to Green. The rebound by Detroit. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Larry Nance picks one up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Detroit shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And Cleveland making a change here. Thompson's checked in. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You look at the Cavaliers, sitting in 7th place right now. They'd like to climb up the standings. And check it out, Detroit, pretty far behind right now. That free throw misses. RJ, the Cavs breaking ground on a new practice facility set to open in 2027.
Situated on the Cuyahoga River, it will be 4 times larger than the existing one. And let me tell you this, the existing one was state-of-the-art, and it continues to rejuvenate what we're seeing in downtown Cleveland. Shout out to the Cavaliers.
Ball passes to Thompson. Right side, Hunter. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Back to Harris. Six on the shot clock. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Sensational swat from Mobley. I love how hard he goes on the defensive end.
Offensive rebound. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Pass to Harris. Thompson with some nice D.
And despite his struggle scoring the ball, they've done enough to build this lead.
Sasser with the ball. Still no points. Knocks it down from 7 feet.
I didn't think he had the room to get that shot off. Not an easy shot with such a bigger player guarding it.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Now here's ball. Sasser defending. Green, the pass to Mobley. Back to Green. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by Robinson.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. On the attack, Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. LeVert outside. Pass to Sasser. Back to LeVert. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's Thompson. And here's Hunter. And finished off by Hunter.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. And it's Detroit with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. A different look for Cleveland. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Green. And Garland is subbed in for Ball. LeVert outside. Back to Cunningham. Cunningham showing the D, no mercy.
And getting up close and personal, Cunningham knows he can get his shot to go inside.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 8, a tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
I really didn't see much of an edge from them. A little more intensity could have gone a long way.
Yeah, you hate to be critical, but that's part of our job. You have to call it the way we see it. That night, they were flat.
Hunter with the rebound. Hunter's got 4 rebounds in the game. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Garland against Robinson. From the arc. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Mitchell. Detroit with a rebound. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
Thompson, he's checked in for Detroit. Ivy comes in for LeVert. Detroit leading by 9. Cunningham passes to Duren. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. Richard, no doubt about the upside of Evan Mobley. What's his best position, you think, though?
Defensively, he can guard 1 through 5. He is a defensive player of the year candidate every single year. But offensively, unless he improves his three-point shot, he is most likely going to be more of a 5. If he wants to play the 4, he's got to be able to stretch it from 3.
Garland against Cunningham. Mobley outside. Shot clock at 5. Over Ivy. Cleveland again missing. Detroit has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Thompson's shot is off.
How did he brick that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Mitchell bullies his way inside.
It is not an easy thing to body up to Mitchell. He is built like an absolute brick.
The Pistons leading. Thompson scanning the floor. Cunningham on the wing, guarded by Garland. Good on the bucket. Cunningham's got 15.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Hunter on the wing. Thompson passes to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Adept at fending off aggressive coverage. Mobley already looking like a vet out there.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Tobias Harris checked in for Robinson. Nance, he's checked in for the Cavs. Ball comes in for Hunter. And it's Detroit with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Ivy outside. Cunningham against Garland. Back to Cunningham. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I love big guards, and Cunningham using the size to perfection.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. And he knocks down the first one.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Both free throws good from Cunningham.
Well, here in the second quarter, he's starting to dial up his aggressiveness as far as working himself to the free throw line.
Here's Ball. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists tonight.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
Here's Thompson. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Harris finds Thompson. Out to Harris. 6 to shoot. There's the 3. Drills it from deep. Harris has got 6 points.
Harris normally steps into shots that he wants. He has a high quality of shot selection.
The 3 from Mitchell. Mitchell, bullseye from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Cunningham against Garland. A shot from the mid-range. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim. Cunningham's got 19 points. Cavaliers trail by 9. And here's Garland. He's scoreless. Ball outside. Back to Garland. Puts it up from 17. And it's Cleveland with another.
You got to be right on Garland from that mid-range spot because he is lethal from there.
Detroit leading by 7. Ivy outside. 1:46 left to play in the first half. Cunningham against Garland, and it's Cunningham missing. Cleveland has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Pass to Garland. Nance against Ivy. Here's Ball. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Just 2 to shoot. That shot wide open. Now just a 4-point Detroit lead.
Such a good facilitator. Ball has nice touch on that pass.
Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. Oh, using his size. Look at Cunningham.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Jared Allen, he's checked in for the Cavs. Hunter comes in for Ball. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Now here's Garland. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Garland against Cunningham. Takes a three. Again the miss by Cunningham. And it's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Been a scorer since entering into the league. Garland drawing lots of attention.
It's his first trip to the line.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
And he can't get the first one.
And I love watching Garland mature into a leader. And you know what? He is not done yet.
And he sinks the second.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Cunningham against Garland.
And I like how tough Cunningham is, welcoming the contact on the way to the hoop.
He's 3 for 3 from the free throw line. That free throw good from Cunningham. It's both from the stripe.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Ivy against Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Ivy. Here's Mitchell. The bank shot, no good. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for Detroit. Continued to rack up points in that quarter. His total for the night to 23. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. Tonight's featured game sees the Cleveland Cavaliers in a tight one.
One thing that's helped tonight, their three-point shooting. Those triples add up fast, don't they, Kenny?
That's why I shoot them. If they have fours, I take them too. But here's one thing. You have to have floor balance, and you have to really create clean looks, though.
And next up, here's a look at some of the contenders for the fan-favorite three-point contest.
No matter who makes it, I know all these guys. They're ready.
The final tally of votes soon to come, but there's still time to get your ballot in. Now or never. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Nice game. Great performance by Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking that.
Cavaliers trail by 4. Thompson and Harris are the 3 and the 4. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. And it's Duren in at the center spot. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. Here's Garland. And it comes off the front of the rim. And here's Detroit. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Ivy's shot is off. Now Hunter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Duren. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. Free throw good, Hunter. Both free throws good for Hunter. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. The lead is 2. On the wing, Thompson. Hunter covering. Ivy against Mitchell. There's Cunningham with a 3. Cunningham attacks for 3.
I mean, he does everything on the floor. Cunningham always with max effort.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. On the wing, Mitchell. Ivy defends. And he comes up with a bucket. Allen's got 5 now.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And Richard, thinking about Donovan Mitchell, he just has a total impact on the game.
It's crazy to think that he's in the prime of his career, but every single year he continues to get better. I still think there are more levels for him to go.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, "Baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift." Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie. Here's Ivy. He's got 6. Thompson outside. Mobley against Harris. Duren the screen. Cunningham passes to Duren. Out to Thompson. The 3. 2 seconds left. And Duren lays it in. He has 6.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Outside Mitchell. Mitchell to the rack. Throws it down. And the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one on Duren. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Mitchell just continues to improve every season, and now he's one of the game's elite players.
Cunningham against Garland. Oh, Cunningham digging deep.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Garland with the ball. Mobley outside. Outside Hunter. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. Hunter's got 12.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Pass to Harris. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Garland against Cunningham. For the tie. Duren with the rebound.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense. Oh, my! That's why we had those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Thompson, no good on the free throw. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Here's Mitchell. Fast break Cleveland. And Mobley gets it to go.
Making himself available. A little hustle and good positioning makes Mobley the option on the fast break.
The Pistons have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Ivy outside. Pass to Duren. Mitchell against Thompson. And here's Harris outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 9.
You can just see how decisive Harris is. Effective at catching passes and just firing it quickly.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. And here's Mitchell. 20 points for him. Mobley, a screen on Ivy. Mitchell misses. Detroit leading by 5. Here's Thompson. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Gets stolen by Garland. Fast break Cleveland. Here's Mobley. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duren's got his 16th rebound on the night. For the finish.
That is powerful.
Yes.
And for a younger guy, Cunningham's vision is impressive. He's always watching the floor.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Here's Hunter. He's got 12. Outside Mitchell. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Duren.
The fearlessness of Mitchell is just ridiculous. He takes pride in going at the defense.
All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Detroit.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
And he makes the first.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Both free throws good for Mitchell.
We talked about the guys who play bigger than their listed size, and Donovan Mitchell is at the top of that list.
Ivy outside. This one for three. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got rebound number 7 tonight. Garland against Cunningham. Mobley passes to Mitchell. Back to Mobley. Just 5 on the clock. Count the basket and the foul. That one on Harris.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot of body there to cover. Mobley using that to his advantage.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
When you're talking about Mobley, where do you start? In terms of length, skill set, he's got a great offensive skill set, and he's got a great defense.
Oh, my goodness!
Did you see that?
Bring it out the hammer!
Now that's how you finish.
VA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Allen outside. Back to Garland. Over to the wing. From deep, Mobley. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got his 6th assist of the night.
This is something that Mobley is still developing, but nice to see him take a confident shot from the arc.
Back to Cunningham. Over Garland, and it's Cunningham missing. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Cleveland. It's a 1-point game. And here's Hunter for 3. And it's Harris with the rebound. Detroit has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Pass to Duren. Up and in on the layup. Duren's got 8.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Outside Garland. Now here's Allen. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Mitchell. Now Allen. From deep, Mobley. No good. He's 5 for 9 in this one. The Pistons lead by 3. And he lobs it up top. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And I'll tell you what, that's what being unselfish is all about. Ivy finding the open man.
Now here's Garland. Allen with a screen on Cunningham. Garland for 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
And some changes here for Detroit. Robinson comes in for Thompson, and LeVert subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Nance, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Harris finds Ivy. Back to Harris. Duren with a screen on Nance. Harris down low, working on Nance. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And again, no good by Detroit.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
From 18 feet away, Duren with a rebound. Detroit leading by 6. Ivy outside. LeVert goes against Mitchell. Back to Duren. And the dunk by Duren. That gives him a double-double.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Garland against Ivy. Allen with a screen on Ivy. Garland, the pass to Allen. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Pass to Duren. Robinson with it. Duren with a screen on Allen. Back to Duren. Donovan Mitchell with a board. The Cavaliers trail by 6. And in Garland, we're looking at one of the best passers in the league, Richard.
I don't think he gets enough credit for it. He's got such a great feel for the game, the way he wiggles in and out of the lane. It is so impressive. He is such a great, confident floor leader.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And Ivy has no fear when it comes to getting inside. He's got a strong frame and doesn't mind taking contact when he has to.
Free throw good, Ivy.
And how can you not be excited about Ivy's potential? You can tell he wants to keep getting better.
Thompson, he's checked in for Allen. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Mitchell up top. Robinson defending. And here's Hunter for 3. The shot off that time.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second.
The shot by LeVert, no good.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Hunter, good. Hunter's got 14 points.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Garland against Ivy. Pass to Reed. Here's Robinson. No one near him. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Hunter's got his 6th rebound on the night. Stolen by Ivy. And here's LeVert for 3. Cavaliers with a rebound. Thompson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Mitchell. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. In transition, here they come. There's a minute 54 left in the third. Reed with it. Ivy with the ball. Guarded by Garland. Got it. 9 points in the game.
Oh, one of the better attackers of the rim. Ivy will not be stopped.
And there's 1:38 left in the third quarter. Garland scanning the floor. Hunter on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Mitchell. The 3. Fires in the triple. Mitchell's got 28 points for the game.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
To the middle. Stolen by Thompson. Garland against Ivy for the lead. Garland with the bucket, getting it done inside. Garland's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
$50 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Pass to Reed. Back to Ivy. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. First one falls for him, and Detroit making a change here. Sasser's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. The Cavs trailing. Ball outside. Outside Hunter. Down low. Here's Mobley. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
You know, I just love the intensity from Mobley, taking the hit and getting his shot to fall.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line.
Yeah, Mobley better get used to getting to the line, especially with his style of play.
A tight one here in Detroit.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
LeVert passes to Reed. Sasser outside. The three ball. It's deflected. And he recovers it. Beyond the arc. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Cavaliers, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter, 3 for the game. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. The Pistons shooting about 47%, a nice number. On the court right now for Cleveland. Lonzo Ball is out there with Darius Garland. Then there's Mobley, then it's Green, and it's Thompson in at the 5 spot. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. The lead is 2. Pass to Thompson. Back to Garland. To the paint. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
An equally gifted scorer and passer, Garland, unselfishness, it just keeps the defense on its toes.
And here's Detroit. Sasser outside. Up top Reed. Pass to LeVert. Picked by Reed. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
A Swiss Army knife talent, LeVert is very skilled at setting the table for his teammates.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Oh, swiped away. And now the Pistons in transition. Oh, hammers it home. Taking it the length of the court.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
And making sure they convert by finishing strong.
And the Cavs shooting at a respectable 49%. Pass to Thompson. Ball outside. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Pass to Sasser.
Who's watching him?
From deep. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 8 rebounds in the game. The drive by Garland. Here's Green. Robinson defending. Thompson passes to Green. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. First one falls. Both shots good from the strike. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Sasser. Oh, it's blocked by Green. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. Cavaliers on D. It's a 1-point game. Picked by Reed. And he drives in. Sasser outside from downtown.
Using his quickness to stay on top of his man. Good defensive effort by Garland.
Pass to LeVert. Shot clock at 5. Over ball. And at last they get one to fall. And the Pistons lead by 1. Neither team able to build a lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
Thompson finds Mobley. Now here's Green. Back to Mobley. And the Pistons pushing it up now. Rebounded by Green.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Ball passes to Mobley. Back to Ball. Right side Garland. Sasser with the ball. Guarded now by Ball. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Kate Cunningham's checked in for Detroit. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Thompson. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. This might be a close late game, but don't tell Coach. They were cool as a cucumber in the huddle, and I think that resonates with their players. We'll see if that approach works. Brian?
And Allie, thanks. Cunningham against Garland. Mobley, a screen on Cunningham. Garland, the pass to Allen. Off target at the rim. Detroit leading by 3. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Cunningham outside. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
And just a high IQ play. Cunningham goes for a pump fake, and now he's headed to the line.
That free throw good from Cunningham. Both free throws good from Cunningham. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Mobley, and it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Allen, the pass to Green. And here's Garland. He's watched by Cunningham. Cunningham on the take. Drops in the layup for 2. Cunningham's got 9 points now in the second half.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Now Green. Allen with a screen on Robinson. Here's Green. There's the drive. Can't hit from in close. And here are the Pistons. This run now up to 13-2. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Robinson's got 5 points in the quarter.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Back to Garland. Down low.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Free throw good, Robinson. And here's Detroit. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. Thompson, a screen on Garland. Oh, deflected. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Here's Green. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Thompson. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Here's Duren. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And he's been much more assertive here in the second half, getting to his spots, executing with ease.
Here's Ball into the lane. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Cunningham with the ball. Ivy outside. Pass to Thompson. Cunningham on the wing. Guarded by Garland. Clock at 6. Tries a 10-footer. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Ball outside. Now Green. Robinson defending. Green against Robinson. Pass to Allen. And here's Mobley. Shoots over Duren. And Cunningham pulls it down. Robinson for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Pistons lead by 14.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition 3. But if he missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Smart play there by Mobley, a coach's son. Man, this guy, he's been around the game his entire life.
Harris is checked in for Robinson. Hunter's checked in for the Cavs. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Ball. And he's good on the second.
He couldn't get to the line once in the first half. Coach must have really talked to him at the break.
Pass to Duren. Mitchell against Ivy. Cunningham outside. Launches it. Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
And nice work there in the pick and roll. Cunningham demonstrating improvement in knowing how to break defenses down.
Cavaliers trail by 15. And here's Garland. Outside Mitchell. Launches a 3. Cleveland again missing. Garland against Ivy. Pass to Harris. Unloads from 13. And again, it's Detroit.
And he's always been a mid-range specialist. Harris has a great sense of when to take those pull-ups.
Here's Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Ivy. The drive by Mitchell. Whoa! Mitchell goes right through him.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
Detroit leading by 15. Thompson outside. To the inside. And Mitchell over to help. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his third foul of the game. Ivy against Mitchell. Duren the screen. Ivy passes to Duren. Goes back up. And again with the rebound.
Collecting yet another board.
He has been everywhere. Just an animal. The three from Mitchell. They get it back. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Here's Harris. Oh, and Mobley with the block. Outside Garland. Pass to Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Hunter. Thompson with some nice D.
A good percentage from here. Harris over 80% for his career.
And Detroit has possession. 17 points was their biggest margin. Ivy outside. Harris outside. There's the triple. Here's Duren. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Duren's got 6 in the quarter.
As bad as he was in the first half, that's how good he's been since.
Here's Garland. Outside Mitchell. Fires the three. Duren with a rebound. The Pistons lead by 16. Thompson outside. Garland against Ivy. Cunningham outside. Shot clock at 6. Sinks it from distance. Cunningham's got 35 in the game.
A pretty big component of Cunningham's game. He knows how to produce from the arc.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Hunter on the wing. Shoots over Thompson. Hunter can't get it to go. Well, Detroit's shooting pretty well in the fourth at 48%. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. Richard, over the past few decades, we've seen bench reactions get bigger in the NBA. How much fun is that?
It's so much fun. But I think it also coincides with the league getting younger and younger and younger. So you have these young kids in there that are just there to have some fun and compete.
And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. Ball passes to Green. Here's Thompson, guarded by Reed. Back to Green to halt the run. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his third assist of the night.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
Detroit leading by 19. Now here's Cunningham. Pass to Robinson. Now Cunningham. Back to Robinson. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Pistons.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
And with this victory, they have an edge in the season series at 2-1, with one more game to follow against this team.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Cade Cunningham.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
43 seconds left in the game. LeVert goes against Strus. Outside Robinson. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Outside Strus. And the ball out of play. The Pistons will have it.
Yeah, another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
Sasser outside. And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.